Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Jen. Today we are flipping through the December setup of my half letter planner. Hello everybody, how is everyone doing? Today is a different kind of flip through of my half letter planner in that I really switched things up by getting 2-inch discs. Now they are stunning, but I'm not sure they're for me. I'm not sure. I have traditionally always liked my planner to be a bit more compact. The whole reason that I really love half letter planner, maybe not the whole reason, but a big part of the reason that I love half letter is because I love the way it feels in my hand. And I'm not loving how this is feeling in my hand. It's just sort of too big. And as you know, or maybe you don't if you're new around here, and if you are, hi, thanks for stopping by. And if you're coming back, thank you. You know I appreciate you guys so much. But if you've been around here for a while, then you know I have been for quite some time now using 1.5-inch discs, which are also from Jane's Agenda. But that was a big leap for me because for a long time, I was really used to Happy Planner medium-sized discs, which are 1.25, and that was my favorite size for the longest. But now that I've gotten used to 1.5, I really love that size. It gives me enough room to have my weekly and dailies for a month and some notes pages, which has just been really perfect for me. But I was really tempted, or shall I say influenced, and that will come in more in a moment. And I said, those discs are so gorgeous. I want to try them. And they only were offered in 1.25 or 2 inches. And because I'd gotten so used to 1.5, I didn't know if I could go back down to 1.25. Frankly, after I set up my planner and realized where I was at with December, I could have. But I went with the 2 inches and I had to jam a lot of extra stuff in here to fill it up. And I just don't know how I'm feeling about it. I am going to give it the month. Like, I'm not undoing this planner at this point, and I'm going to show you everything in here because honestly, for a minute, I was like, I don't even know if I want to share this, but I think it's good. It's good to share the struggles, right? Because we all go through them. And I'm not going to get rid of these discs by any means. In fact, what I'm thinking is that I'm going to use them to set up my goal planner, and that setup will be coming soon. But then again, I kind of want to set up my goal planner, and I'm not going to take this one apart. So in the end, I decided not to buy any more discs because I already bought plenty of things during Cyber Week and Black Friday. And I'm going to kind of live in this for this month. I'm going to set up January back on my 1.5s. I already know that. And just sort of take it from there. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I was totally and utterly influenced because if you saw the unboxing of the December Jane's Agenda sub box, then you know we got a different cover. But first, I saw someone in the Jane's Agenda Facebook group share that they had put this cover over. Now, I'm not really loving this ollie clip here, but I also wasn't loving flipping through all these layers. So I have been keeping it there so that I could just open, but I'm going to take it off for now. So I saw someone in the Jane's Agenda Facebook group show that they put this cover, which is gorgeous and was the cover we got in the December box last year. And at that point, I was only subscribed to the monthly cover club, but I do have this cover over this very different kind of, I don't know what it is, vinyl or plasticky dashboard that we got in this month's box. And this month's cover was stunning. And I'm still going to use it. I'm using it on my business planner that I will be setting up shortly as well. So if you love planner setups as much as I do, why don't you go ahead and subscribe, put that notification bell to all. You're going to see all the half letter goodness, or also called Junior, But yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, share this with a friend who might enjoy it. Your support means the world to me. But anyway, when I saw it, I said, oh, I love that combo. I am doing that. Then I saw my girl Tina over at It's a Wonderful Plan did the same thing. And then since then, I've seen a bunch of other people. So I don't know if other people just had this great idea or if we were all influenced, but that's the fun, right? That's the fun of social media, of the planner community, of sharing. We all get great ideas from each other. So we have our gorgeous laminated cover, and I do want to mention that I am a Jane's Agenda affiliate. I did purchase all of these items with my own money. If you shop my link in the description box, I do earn a commission at no extra cost to you. So thank you so, so much if you choose to do that. Now, you guys know that usually I love to do my setup on camera, but I was too confused by these discs, so I had to do the setup off camera. So we're just doing a flip through today. The other thing that's different, besides these big old beautiful discs, is that I normally put either a vegan leather snapping cover on, or I put a agenda cover, a wraparound cover, whatever you want to call it. And I didn't really I wanted white. I've been wanting white for the longest time, and I don't have a white one. I was very tempted to shop the NOTIQ sale, but like I said, I had to rein in my holiday spending. I did pick up this kind of soft snap-in cover from Live Love Posh. And it is A5 size, and I knew that buying it. I bought it on sale. I didn't spend a lot on it. And it's not very expensive to begin with. I think $12, if I remember correctly. And I knew it might not fit, but I wanted to give it a whirl. So let me show you why it doesn't quite work. A5 is a little wider and a little shorter than half liter, and I like to use mine over my laminated cover. So it doesn't work. I don't know how well you can see, but you've got the cover jutting out here and the cover jutting out here. Now you might not care, but unfortunately I cared. It bothered me. So it's too bad because it's a really pretty look, but yeah, it just wasn't working out for me. Now, if you're curious, I could show you what it's like without a cover under it. I think it works better. Yeah, because like this, it does work, but I want to use my Jane's Agenda covers. Why wouldn't I? But otherwise, it does work in this sense. These covers, other A5 covers may not. This one does, but I want to use my gorgeous Jane's Agenda covers. So I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry I bought that. I'll definitely use it for something else. I don't typically use A5, but I'm probably going to use it to make myself a sticker storage book. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into all the details, and I'd love to hear all your thoughts and opinions, your tips and tricks. I love chatting planners with you, and frankly, I need help here, folks. I do. We're going to open up the cover. So underneath this really cool, I don't know what you want to call it, dashboard, we have a cardstock dashboard that is from the December sub box. That is beautiful. And this Tina did as well. So I will give Tina full credit. But I loved it. And then we open up to, this is a credit card holder from Cloth and Paper. I really, really love it. Jane's Agenda also has given us something similar, but it's a different setup. And she did mention that down the line, I saw this in one of the lives, we may get a different style kind of page protector or whatever you call it. I mean, different companies call it different things. And I do have the one from Jane's Agenda in the back, so you will see that. I just have some little page flags that are from Cloth and Paper. These are the green page flags that we got in the sub box. And then the quote cards we got in the sub box. It looks so cute. I love it. Then we have a dashboard. Well, first of all, I have my clear dividers that are from Jane's Agenda. This one is labeled 2023, and it's kind of my year overview / inbox section. So under that, I have a cardstock from the last year's sub box. So again, I only got the monthly cover club, so I don't have all the items. If you check out Tina's video, she had a lot of cool stuff from last year's box that I was like, man, I wish I had that, but I don't. But this is really, really cute. I loved it here. So there it is. We've got our plaid on the other side, and I've just been in love with plaid this year. Then we have our DIY, sad little DIY half a year overview that I never even ended up using. I'm looking forward to receiving my Cyber Week order from Jane's Agenda, because my monthlies are coming for 2024 and they have some overview stuff that comes with them, and I'm really looking forward to using that this year. So then I have my inbox insert, then I have my someday insert, then I have my very cool reminders cardstock dashboards that we had gotten in one of the boxes, maybe October, I don't remember. Then these are old contact pages from, I think when I had, they're from Cloth and Paper. I had used some Cloth and Paper inserts at one point in time, and I had never used these then, and I needed something like this. Obviously, I don't need them terribly because they're not filled out, but I honestly only added them recently, but just good to have. Then there's a lot of experimentation happening in here, which is why I was like, I don't know if they want to see this. Like I said, I just want to share what I'm trying. And plus, maybe if you're starting to play with disc-bound planning, or you're trying to figure out your planner for next year, maybe this helps you. Let me know if it does, because this content is for you. Like, it's a lot of fun for me, but I want it to be of value for you. So what I did is that I think in my 2024 planner, I want to have all my monthlies up front, except for the current month. I really prefer my planner to be my monthly, my weekly, my dailies all together running into each other. But I had put November, I think it was November and December at least up front back in October, because I had found I needed to write things on my monthlies going forward, and I didn't have them in there because I was doing a month at a time setup. What I found is that I really, really liked that. So I think what I'll do is put the whole year. And so what I wanted to do was really see, like, well, what could I fit on these discs? In case the 1.5s don't work, then I know what works on here. So I just put a whole bunch of note pages that would represent what it would be like if all those monthlies were in here, because I'm still waiting on my order. I live across the country from Jane's Agenda, so it often takes me not a ridiculously long time, but like often I don't get my sub box until people are already posting their unboxings, which is why my unboxings and my half letter setup always go up like maybe a little later than I'd like. I'm just working with the time frame. Doing my best. So then we have, I actually never relabeled my dividers. It's just, I'm caught up in the holiday rush. So it's been a little hectic. So this tab still says October, but it's actually December. Then we have this beautiful cardstock from the December box. It is so pretty. I love it. Little winter town, and it says peace down the side. And then we get into December. So we have these are the executive monthlies from Jane's Agenda. Now, I know in the last live, Jane said the old executive dailies are going away. And I kind of missed it, but I think she might have said that these monthlies were going away too, because she made new dailies that I actually love much better myself. So I'm fine with that decision. But I do have some of those old dailies in here, so I'll show you, because if you like them, this is the time to buy them. I don't know if she's discounting them. And then she did make an updated monthly that uses more space so that the boxes are bigger. And honestly, these boxes have been fine for me, but I did order those. So Here's my December. I don't use my monthly spread a ton right now, but that's kind of evolving. I feel like my planning is evolving, and so I think I will be using it much more. And then we get into the weekly number 5s, which I absolutely love. I really hope they keep them around. I just hope they don't get rid of these weekly number 5s because I love them so much. And I was very fortunate that I picked up my 2024 set when they'd had a big insert sale. So I already have them for 2024, and who knows what I'll be doing by 2025 anyway. I have a lot of videos that go a lot more in depth on all these inserts and things, but just basically the way that I use them, I highlight the appointments and just important events in the week here. I have a running weekly to-do list here. I put my next week section, which is just highlights of what's coming in the following week. And honestly, I'm not very good with habit trackers. Off and on I use them, but most of the time I end up covering this up. I am a decorative planner. I don't always decorate my planner, but when I do, it brings me a lot of joy, and I usually just cover it up most of the time. Then we have our weekly, this is the weekly overview that everyone's in love with. And I've actually been considering just using this for my wellness planning and getting rid of my wellness planner completely, but I'm not sure. What I'm thinking is my weekly goals can go there. My weekly dinner plan can go here because I'm a registered dietitian. I am a big fan of meal planning, but honestly, I mostly just plan out dinner in that way. So then I would maybe use the habit tracker because there's some things that I was kind of writing out that I thought it would probably make sense to just do on the habit tracker. And then I could do my workouts in the weekly boxes because that's a big goal for me for 2024 is to continue to build up my activity. And if I needed more space, I could write out details of the workouts here. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking about, but I don't know yet. My 2024 planner lineup is coming soon. And then we get into our daily pages. Now, I'll be honest, I don't use my daily pages every day. And that's why for a long, long time, I always just kept undated dailies in the back of my planner. And then I went through this phase where I just really needed my dailies like every day. And I fell in love with setting up my planner this way. Now, at this point in time, I've actually been using my planner much more. Like I kind of got intentional about it and said, lean into your planner instead of avoiding it when you're busy. So you can see there's pages I haven't used and there's pages I've used and I don't fill them. And sometimes I fill them, sometimes I decorate them, sometimes I don't decorate them. I don't pressure myself about it because that is opposite of what this is supposed to be doing for me. Then we have, this is a page finder from last year. So it does have a December calendar from last year, but I don't really care. And it's a Monday start calendar, so it never suited me anyway. I like Monday start for my weeklies, but I cannot do it for my monthly. I cannot. My brain says no way. So that's it. So then we just have all the weeks of December. And then I just threw in okay, let me back up. When I had set up my planner, when I'd completed the setup and closed it with just 1 month, how I would normally set it up, there was way too much space in here. And actually, Jane had just addressed this in one of her lives saying like, hey, if you're going to set up your planner in 2-inch discs and you don't have a lot of stuff to put in there, you're going to at least need to put a bunch of note pages in there until you figure it all out. But what I decided to do was to put like a mock month in to see, okay, if I did switch to 2-inch discs, could I fit 2 months at a time? Because with the dailies and the way I like my planner, I can't really fit 2 months at a time. It really hasn't been an issue for me, but that's how I used to do things, depending on my setup, either 2 or 3 months at a time. So we have, I didn't even end up putting another dashboard in here. This note paper was from a sub box and it's really pretty. Unfortunately, it was exclusive to the box, but I just put it in to represent my monthly spread. And then I put in a piece to represent my weekly number 5. And then I threw in those old style dailies a full month so I could really see what I was working with. So this is what the weekly overview page looks like on these executive dailies. Then this is what those dailies look like. So they're good. Now the new Hammer Mill paper is beautiful. All right, so then we have another clear divider. And again, I don't have a cardstock. I just have these top tab, I think they were called beige top tab dividers that we had gotten in one of our sub boxes. There's nothing behind this one. It was a messy process setting up this planner. Like I said, you know, I just figured I'd show you the mess and you can decide if you want to look at it. All right. So then this is my holiday section though. So then we have Cyber Week, gift tracker inserts, which I have written in and I'm not going to show you. I'll show you like one part that's blank, but there's more to it than this. So you do have a section where you can just do like a person a gift, but then the later section of these inserts is gift tracker by person, which is great for like my kids, my husband, like that, you know. And then behind this one is Cyber Week tracker, which honestly, I kind of missed the boat on really using. I'm going to cover that. So again, I'm not showing you the whole insert. I could link the video with the box, and I think it was the November box. Yeah, it was the November box. So I'll link that video for you. And you could really see the in-depth flip of those inserts. But these were cool. I don't know. I got caught up in the frenzy of Cyber Week. All right. So then we have another clear divider that once again has no cardstock dashboard behind it. And we just have a whole boatload of notes pages. And this is way, way more note paper than I normally put in here. Like I usually put maybe like that much, if that. So, but you know, so that's the thing. It's like, I don't know that I need my planner to be this big, and I don't know that I enjoy it being this big, but these discs are so gorgeous. So gorgeous. So then after my note paper, I have, I don't know what they call it, page protector, pocket insert. I'll have to look it up, sorry. And it just has these long horizontal. So they are nice for things like this. But that's what I'd say with the 1.5 inch discs. I would never have room to have both of these things in there, but I didn't typically need it. I usually used one or the other. And then I have my folder from Cloth and Paper that really isn't matching this whole setup too much, but it's fine. And that's it. And the other thing that's been driving me crazy is because I didn't put it in anything, in any agenda cover, put on a snap-on cover, I have no pen loop, which is driving me bananas. And I'm being stubborn because I could put an adhesive pen loop on, but I just sort of don't want to because I know at some point in the future, I will get an agenda cover that I want to put this in. Tell me what you think, guys. Give me your tips. You guys give me the best tips. You know, how can I make the most of this in the meantime? And do you use discs? Have you, that big? Have you gone through a transition like this? What helped you? I want to hear about it. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it. I always appreciate when you do that. Share it with somebody else that you think might enjoy it. And if you're not subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button. That'd be amazing. And if you would like to see an in-depth look at the December box from Jane's Agenda, I will link it here. And if you would like to see my new 2024 planner preview series, I will link it here. Bye.